Welcome back to the OKC Foodcast, your guide to the food in Oklahoma. As always, I'm Nabeel, and I'm joined by my two wonderful co-hosts,
Cristina
and Josh.
And today, well, this weekend, is 4th of July weekend.
Happy birthday,
Woo.
America.
Yeah. Fireworks sounds.
America.
Mm-hmm. Fireworks and sizzle. Right? What signifies 4th of July? Like, what sums it up?
Like the grill.
Spending time with family. Yeah, sweating. If you're in Oklahoma, sweating. And
So that sizzle was you?
That's
and or the meat on the grill.
Well, so today, that's what we're going to talk about. 4th of July and probably a lot of the 4th of July food that we're looking forward to. But first, what's the favorite thing you ate this week?
Ooh, eat of the week, favorite part. So I will start. So this weekend I went to go visit one of my favorite pizzerias.
Gusto?
Pizzeria Gusto.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I am the Gusto fanatic. And I just can never not order the Gusto pepperoni. That's my all-time favorite because it just has all the basic parts of a perfect pizza, which is you can taste the oregano in that tomato sauce, and it has the fresh mozzarella. You have the roasted garlic, which is essential in life and anything, and then the honey sriracha, which apparently you can buy at the store. I found some at Whole Foods some time ago, and it's like our go-to now.
And this is your basic pizza?
I don't know,
Roasted
maybe
garlic and honey sriracha?
I'm just like not too crazy with all the extra stuff. Those ingredients for me really make my soul happy.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, and we also tried something a little different. We were like, let's add a little something else. So we tried their steamed mussels, which is really good. It had their house-made Italian sausage, bruschetta, tomato and garlic in it, and yeah, who doesn't love steamed mussels? So that was my eat of the week, you guys. It's pretty good.
Nice.
I gotta say this is gonna make Cristina really happy because my best thing I ate this week was a Caesar salad. And I hope you've had this one before and approve of it.
I was wondering where this was going.
I hope if you've had this one, you approve of it because I know that's your baseline is your Caesar salad. So I went to over the weekend. I had lunch at Empire Slice. And had their Caesar salad. I'd had it one time before, and this time going back, I even skipped the pizza and just got the Caesar salad.
I was going to say the salad outshined the pizza.
It did.
Well, because you didn't get the pizza.
What's that?
Because you didn't get the pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I got the Caesar salad, and the reason I love their Caesar salad is you do get a little bit of that anchovy taste in their Caesar salad dressing, and first time I had it, it kind of shocked my taste buds a little bit because it has a little bit of spice in it. So I even asked the waitress last time I was there. I was like, "What is in this?" And she went and talked with the chef and came back and she told me that they put a little bit of Tabasco sauce in their Caesar salad, and so it has just a tiny bit of bite. And then they also put Tabasco in their croutons as well, and all the croutons are made in house, so just fantastic croutons. Has a little bit of spice to it. It is fantastic. So like, don't just get the lunch portion, get the full-blown should share it with two other people salad but eat it all by yourself.
Oh my gosh,
nice.
I'm guilty. I've had the large just for me. I'm like, it's just for me.
It's salad. It's not bad for you.
What about you, Nabeel?
Mine was a salmon spring roll from the other room.
Oh, haven't been there in quite a while.
Me neither.
Which room?
The other one.
The other one.
Yeah.
Not that one, the other one.
Yeah. It's not the one on the left, the other one. I had actually, in confession, never eaten there. And I was there with some friends and they were getting food. And I was about to leave, so I actually didn't order anything. But one of my friends got the salmon spring rolls, and she offered me, she's like, hey, you got to try this. And so I tried it, and I was like, salmon spring roll, I'm trying it to try it. I don't know. But it was good. It was really good. And that was my eat of the week.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
I don't know what else to say about a salmon spring roll.
good.
I don't know what else
It was
to
good.
tell you.
Like it was a interesting surprise, and it was good. I would get it again if I go there. Not if I go there, when I go there.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
do you get?
So I mean, I didn't stock her plate, but I think she had like maybe 3 like decent sized rolls. They cut it out at a bias, and so it was all like
Right.
nicely arranged.
Yeah.
So probably like 3 big spring rolls.
Nice. And was it like sashimi salmon or was it cooked salmon?
It was cooked.
Oh.
Because I mean, they're frying the roll.
Oh, fried roll. I don't know
Yeah.
why I was thinking fresh spring roll. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Fried. Is that called an egg roll? That's a difference, right?
I think it's an egg roll. Yeah.
A spring roll is supposed to be like the fresh ones, and the egg rolls are supposed to be deep fried.
I don't want to
You take a stand.
make
What
a
is
stand on it. Josh, I
I'm
think
staying
it's
out of this.
it? Oh, you're getting this too.
So was it? I'm looking at their menu right now. Was this smoked salmon and avocado spring roll? Is that? There's one of those on their menu.
That was it.
That's it.
Smoked
So it
salmon.
says has feta cheese and a jalapeno syrup.
It was
And
good.
So they say spring roll.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't
So-
know why, but it's called a spring roll.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. So I did a quick Google. A quick Google, is that a thing? It says spring roll and egg rolls differ in preparation, ingredients, and appearance. Thank you. That's why they're called 2 different things. Sorry. Spring roll versus egg roll. What's the difference? Okay, this was supposed to be a 4th of July episode, but we'll tangent this real quick.
Quick detour.
Preparation. Spring rolls can be fried, steamed, or baked. Literally everything.
Okay.
And egg rolls can only be fried. So egg rolls are always fried.
Okay.
Okay.
And ingredients...
You can put whatever in either. of them,
Yeah,
can't you?
water
I mean,
and flour. This is like they're talking about the dough ingredients.
Yeah.
Water and flour are the 2 ingredients for spring roll wrapper. Egg roll wrapper requires water, wheat flour, and egg.
Mm-hmm.
It's the egg that makes it an egg roll. Interesting.
See.
Who would have thought?
The spring roll wrappers are always thinner than egg roll wrappers since they're made with a lighter dough. Okay. All right.
Is there any mention of the rice paper wrapper in there somewhere? Because that's what I'm fantasizing about right now. I'm thinking that's why I said ooh sashimi, because I'm thinking about the fresh spring rolls.
So for the flour, they said wheat flour or rice flour.
Okay.
So you
okay.
could, I guess, go either way on a spring roll,
Okay,
but
and-
it's a thinner wrapper than the egg roll wrapper.
And it falls under the umbrella of spring. No, I'm joking. Spring wrappers. Just
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, so now we kind of know. I mean, we can go into the common fillings and stuff too, but maybe we'll talk about that another day.
another
So-
occasion.
So, anyways,
So-
America.
So would all egg rolls be spring rolls, but not all spring rolls are egg rolls?
yeah, I think
Is
so.
this a thing now?
You got it. Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah.
Would be,
But the wrapper would make a difference.
yes,
What it's made of.
based off of what Google just said.
Yeah. Well, this was from Masterclass, so this was a Masterclass article. So, and this was written by Nikki, or maybe not written by, but she probably said this, Nikki Nakayama, who teaches modern Japanese cooking on Masterclass.
Okay.
Which, by the way,
Trust her.
this is not a sponsor. Although Masterclass, if you do want to sponsor us, let us know. I do subscribe, and it is an excellent platform. Have you all looked at Masterclass?
I actually got my dad Masterclass subscription for Father's Day because they were having a buy one get one free
Nice.
promotion. So we got RJ's dad one and then my dad one also. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you?
I have not. No, I've looked into it, but I haven't actually pulled the trigger.
So I got a Masterclass subscription for obviously the cooking classes that they have on there. And I mean, they've got like Gordon Ramsay, Thomas Keller, all the big names, but then they're expanding so much into like there's like Chef Nikki is just touching on modern Japanese cooking. There's someone doing Mediterranean. There's someone doing Italian bread. there's so much content on there, and it goes way beyond cooking. Like people talking about music and art and design and self-improvement and all sorts. It's a really cool platform. So,
Are you taking her class, or are you like in the middle of it, or you were just kind of like overviewing her course?
No, actually, I just this little 3 essential differences thing. This was like an ad on there saying featured class.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah. So interesting. And Aaron Franklin has a Texas-style barbecue
I have
class,
seen that.
which
Oh,
good segue
yes.
into 4th of July. Barbecue,
Perfect segue.
right?
Yeah.
The sizzle. I don't know. We tried. This is what happens when you go off on tangents. And there's no one there to stop you. So, now that we've settled that, avocado, salmon, egg rolls from the other room. My eat of the week.
Deep fried.
Thank you, Ali, for sharing.
Nice. Sounds delicious. I want to go back to the other room. I haven't been there in quite a while.
Yeah.
It's a cool place.
Mm-hmm. So, 4th of July is going to be this weekend. This episode probably came out a day or two before 4th of July. What are your plans? What you got going on?
Josh, what do you got going on?
We always 4th of July is always a big family affair for my family. I personally am a pyromaniac, and I love fireworks of all kinds. And so we normally try to locate ourselves at one of our family's houses that are outside of city limits, and so we can fire off as many fireworks as we possibly want to. But no, it's normally a big family affair. My parents just moved, and so they've got a house with a pool. So all of the
awesome.
siblings and cousins and aunts and uncles and grandkids, everybody will be going over there this weekend for lots of fun. Do some fireworks in the evening, and of course have some good food. So hot dogs, hamburgers, lots of sides, lots of fixings.
Now, is there something that your dad likes to prepare for the family? Like something that he just like, nobody do this, it's me. This is my project.
I don't know that there's one single thing. I do know. So my dad had 5 sons. And so over the years, all of the like grill duties have all been like delegated and assigned to each of us. So we kind of, everybody just kind of pitches in where needed. I don't think there's a signature dish. We just normally, or a signature thing that he prepares or anybody prepares. Just kind of all have a family text going around saying, what are you going to bring? What else do we need to bring? And just kind of make it a family affair. So it's a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Nice.
For me, we are going to visit RJ's family in Newport, Rhode Island.
Ooh.
And we haven't seen, so for the people that don't know, my fiance is not from Oklahoma. He moved here for work a few years ago, but his whole family lives on the East Coast. So I haven't really had a lot of opportunities to have, like the quality time with the family is only lasts for a few days a year. So I'm really excited to go over there, spend some quality time with his parents and his sisters and the nephews and niece. And one special thing that they do over there is a clam bake. And I'm really hoping, I think they're going to have a clam bake for the 4th of July there. So we're definitely doing hot dogs for sure. I don't know if we're doing barbecue. I think mainly it'll be hot dogs and probably like some seafood in there somehow. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course, there's got to be seafood.
Of course.
Yeah. Nice. Usually for 4th of July, Serena and I and our family will have, at least some people over, and we'll grill, obviously. I don't think we have any such plans this year, so it's probably going to be a lot more low-key 4th of July for us. Although, grill probably still will be fired up, because, got to do it, right?
Exactly. Any reason. Excuse.
So, and, it's the usual hot dogs, burgers, some chicken, that's been marinated.
Mm-hmm.
But that brings an interesting question. What's the food you look forward to most on 4th of July? Like, are you more of a hot dog person? Are you more of a burger person? Is there a specific type of burger that your family makes or you make that you're like, man, I'm just really excited to try that? Like, what is it like for you? You just said clam bake.
Yes.
Right? That's what you're looking forward to this year. But usually,
burger.
what is it?
So usually,
For
man.
those not on the East Coast with access to good clams.
I know. Well, the years that I've been living with my family here in Oklahoma, we've really embraced, because the 4th of July, of course, we're Americans, but it wasn't really a holiday that we celebrated because we lived overseas. We lived in a different country. But once we moved here, we really kind of assimilated and kind of took this holiday for everything that it is. And so now I think what I look most forward to are the hot dogs. I mean, it's not something that I have ever except for like a holiday like this, and I just can't wait to put all the toppings on it. Like, I just want all of it. I want relish, I want mustard, I want onions, I want just everything and anything on it. I need a loaded a loaded hot dog. That's what I look forward to. Right. Yeah,
for me it comes down to the toppings. Like, what toppings are available is going to dictate my decision on whether I go burger or hot dog.
Let's say standard toppings. You got your ketchup, mustard, relish.
Okay.
You've got your onions. You've got, your tomatoes. Your jalapenos is standard for us.
Kind of like a pico.
I don't know if a lot of people do jalapenos as a standard. And I think and lettuce for the burgers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty standard, right? Like,
what about something crunchy on the hot dogs? Like some
nacho chips?
Yeah.
Now
we're getting crazy.
Like maybe some like crushed up Fritos or something?
Yeah, I think I'm going to lean more towards burger with traditional toppings just because I like burgers more than I like hot dogs. Just a traditional plain Jane hot dog. Now, if you're talking about like a brat or a hot link or something like that, we might be able to lean more towards hot dogs. But plus, there's especially when you're manning the grill, you're on the grill, the one cooking them, burgers are a whole lot more fun to grill than hot dogs just because it takes a little more skill.
No, hot dogs are easy. You could just be chilling and talking.
Yeah.
But see, that's the good thing about hot dogs is
it's quick.
You can still socialize while
That's
the
true.
hot dogs are cooking.
Yeah.
True. Maybe I don't want to socialize. Maybe I just want to focus on my craft.
Maybe Josh just wants to
Don't mess up my burgers.
But do you all usually do frozen patties or fresh?
Preferably fresh.
What? Yeah.
But we have a very large family, so it's normally go to Costco or Sam's or wherever and pick up the frozen patties.
Sometimes when you've got 40 people coming, that's what you got to do.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever hosted for that many people, you guys. Have you guys cooked for that many people, like a family? I mean, Josh, I don't know how big your family is.
So I'm one of 8 kids. And
multiply by 5.
Yeah, so 40 people is a small gathering for us. Like if everybody's coming.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, we normally average around 45 to 50 people. Like if everybody's coming over.
Wow.
So you just kind of get used to it, and you make a lot of frozen patties.
There you go.
My word.
Nice.
And are most of your family members living in Oklahoma, or do
all of them actually. Yeah, everybody's here within an hour of the metro.
Nice.
So yeah, it's crazy.
That's
It's
cool.
crazy. It's a good time.
That's awesome.
Now, I have done fresh, like, I like to call them my burgers, for about 30, 40 people before. And that's like I got to start the night before.
That's an all-day prep.
And like maybe even form the patties or like marinate a little bit of the meat, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do it the day off.
Very.
For sure. Actually, I
But those
lied.
taste so much better.
They do.
They do. I lied a second ago. I did help with making the patties for an event because we hosted a burger cook-off at my place a couple of summers ago. And
which I won, by the way.
Nabeel and Serena won first
Sorry,
place.
I had to throw that in there. Oh, yeah, I didn't. We did. My apologies.
And it was really fun because we had just gotten, I feel like the Christmas before, we had gotten the KitchenAid, and we were really excited about all the additions that you can get for the KitchenAid. And so we got the meat grinder, So we decided to grind the meat ourselves, and so we did some sort of blend with different cuts. And I can't remember what cuts RJ got, but that was the fun part, is just making those, preparing them for the burger cook-off. It's a lot of work, but it is fun. It's like when it's like you're in charge of how this meat is gonna be, gonna form, and what's gonna be in there. So
high pressure situation.
That's right. And I mean, your burgers were really good. And they chose to serve theirs on a brioche bun. Why do I still remember this?
It was a memorable event.
And I mean, like that bun held the burger really well, and the blend was really good.
Yeah.
You know, it was very solid.
I feel like buns are the unsung heroes of a burger, you know? It's like everybody talks about what's inside, but like if it falls apart, it's useless. Exactly. Your bun has to be...
It's just a burger bowl at that point.
Burger bowl!
A soggy burger bowl.
It's not a sandwich anymore. That's funny. All right.
Yeah.
So question for all our 4th of Julyers out there that are obviously into food and probably somewhat into cooking. What is one thing that you can do to either, it could be your burger or hot dog or brat or whatever it is. What's one thing you can do to take something that's standard, say it's a frozen patty, hot dog, you know, out of a packet, brat, you know, whatever it is. Like, I haven't like made the hot dogs and hot links myself, right? What's one thing you can do to take that, you know, quote unquote standard product and take it to the next level? And I can start if you want.
Go for it.
Go.
So something I like to do, and this can go in either hot dogs or the burger, is doing a saute of onions, peppers, and you can throw in, you know, I'll always throw in a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper, and then depending on your spice tolerance, you can throw in a little bit of like habanero or jalapeno, or if you want to keep it a little milder, I would suggest maybe like the jalapeno Tabasco.
Oh,
you throw that in while it's sauteing, and so some of like that rawness and that tinge of the Tabasco gets taken off, but like that vinegary jalapeno-iness is strewn throughout the sauteed peppers and onions. But those sauteed peppers and onions, especially the onions, they become so sweet and the texture changes that it just gives it that whole, like, it gives it a deeper flavor profile. Easy to do, right? You just chop some up, saute it. You can chop it up in julienne, or you can dice them, depending on what you want.
Yeah.
I think mine's kind of, my first one is kind of similar to that, because caramelizing onions.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's easy. And
all it takes is some patience.
Just a little bit of patience.
Don't do it too fast.
Yep.
Put some butter in there. I've even thrown a little bit of some brown sugar, something in there.
Bring out the sweetness.
Just a tiny little bit of sweetness. In fact, I tricked my girls. My girls are convinced they hate onions. And so I tricked them one time, and I made caramelized onions with brown sugar, and they were like very sweet. Like, I probably put too much brown sugar in them and convinced them that they like onions now.
That's funny.
But just a little bit of brown sugar, some butter, caramelize them. The other thing, we're talking about buns, toast your buns. Toast your bun. It doesn't matter. You know, maybe it is just a cheap grocery store hamburger bun. Or
it doesn't matter what it
bun.
is.
Toast your buns a little bit. Maybe even put a little bit of garlic butter.
I was just about to say garlic butter.
And then put it on the grill.
Exactly. I'll put the butter on before I even put them on the grill, because it soaks it up real quick and helps kind of get that char a little bit faster. And you can char it to your desire. I mean, some people like a lot of black on the bun, some don't. It toasts, as everyone's probably aware. Yeah. Toasts real fast on a grill, so all it needs is a few seconds and it's done. The other thing you can do is find a good sauce. Make your own sauce. You know, I know you make an incredible sauce. But you know, even something as simple as a chipotle ranch, or you know, something with a little bit of heat, a little bit of sweetness. You can dress up ketchup or barbecue sauce pretty easy by throwing a few extra things in there.
Mhm.
Just little tiny things that'll
Yeah.
bring the flavor.
Just
to
a
the top.
just a little mix it. You don't even have to like cook the sauce and
Yeah.
render it down or anything.
No,
It's
yeah.
just you just gotta like mix in some chipotle peppers and
Yeah.
into mayo or ranch, and
Right.
you're good to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all nice, easy tips. Love
Yeah.
it.
So I'm not a huge expert on grilling food. I mean, I want to be better at that. But I think that one of the things that I love most when RJ is on the grill is like what you said, Josh, is like make your own sauces. So he'll make his own chipotle sauce. Like he'll buy all the ingredients and the ancho chilies and then make it as strong as he wants it to be. And then when he uses that in our burgers that we make, that makes it for me. So yeah. And then I think that also if you want a little bit of freshness in your burgers, the type of lettuce that you get is really important. Like an iceberg or butter lettuce is really important. Not getting just any type of lettuce and not too much tomato either. Just like one little bit.
Yeah, not a big
fine.
thick piece of. I don't.
Yeah.
So this may be an unpopular opinion. I usually don't like lettuce on my burgers.
Really?
Yeah.
¿Por qué?
I think, well, it also depends on how the burger's stacked.
Okay.
I think the
that's
lettuce
understandable.
contributes heavily to the sliding of the ingredients.
So it's not necessarily the flavor.
No.
It's the composition
Yes.
of your burger.
Yeah.
Like experience you don't approve of. Maybe you're not putting it in the right position.
Well, it's not just me. I feel like everywhere that I've had it. And then, I mean, it could be user error. Who knows, right? But for me, I don't know. I mean, it adds that little bit of crunch. But I don't know if it adds, like, that existential level to a burger.
That's where I like that butter lettuce that you were talking about, because it is a little bit, it's almost a creamy flavor, like a smooth,
Yes.
creamy flavor. Plus, to help your stacking problem, it's like a real broadleaf, and so you just lay the whole thing over your
Yeah.
burger basically, and it doesn't make things slide if
Yeah.
you order your ingredients.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So try the
Okay.
butter lettuce.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
I
to try.
agree.
I don't think I've ever tried the butter lettuce, so I'm gonna have
It's
to
good
try
stuff.
that. Okay. Interesting.
I can't believe I didn't mention mushrooms either.
Sauteed
Sauteed
mushrooms.
mushrooms with
Yes,
those caramelized
yes.
onions. I just thought of that. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I do that all the time. Yeah.
It's difficult when you're with someone or around people that don't like mushrooms though.
Yeah.
I feel
Oh, they
like
don't have to eat them.
I say put them in a separate bowl. You dig out of that bowl.
I feel like it's been I only just now started buying mushrooms. I love mushrooms. But then when I started dating RJ, he doesn't like mushrooms, and I feel like 3 years passed where I haven't had a mushroom. I'm like, I miss mushrooms.
Yeah, because you can't just like throw the mushrooms in, right? You have to be like, okay, how do I keep these separate?
Exactly. Yeah.
And what I love doing with mushrooms, and this is mostly with steaks usually, is because I cook my steaks in a pan, and then put them in the oven, and then finish them in the pan. The renderings in that pan is what I cook the mushrooms in and deglaze with a little bit of stock.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Nabeel. Mhm.
Ooh, man, so you should just cook a burger in the pan, use those renderings to
Heck
cook your
yes.
mushrooms.
That reminds me so much of, and you guys will remember this. I feel like Black Walnuts, their steak that they serve,
Their
they
tomahawk.
their tomahawk.
Oh,
They
yeah.
serve it with that reduced mushroom glaze sauce, some concoction that's so delicious. Just like that umami flavor
Yeah.
right there in
Yeah.
your face.
And I'm not a huge fan of like those pre-sliced baby mushrooms. I don't know. I like the portobellos or the shiitake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that flavor, once you move on to the portobello as opposed to the baby ones, are
Agree.
like, especially because you're having them in like a very distinguishable form, that this is a mushroom that I'm eating right now.
Yeah.
I think that flavor makes a huge difference.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah, I want a mushroom with a strong mushroom flavor.
Hmm.
Shiitake ones are so good.
Yeah. Yeah. So this was one of those short and sweet episodes, unless you guys can think of something else to throw back at me for the 4th of July episode.
Happy birthday, America.
Yay. Fireworks.
Although no fireworks in the city,
I
right,
was gonna say,
Josh?
Don't do that.
No, go watch fireworks.
Go watch
Don't.
them.
We're not.
Go watch it.
We're not advocating.
Come out and see the show I put on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You
Josh
can
is
come out
inviting you to his barbecue. Or start getting messages. Be like, Josh, where do you live?
We're doing a pop-up.
But I know UCO always does an incredible fireworks show. Bricktown Ballpark.
I was gonna say Bricktown Ballpark.
Has-
After the ball game on the 4th, they'll have a big one.
Mhm.
Moore always does one. All the large casinos around the area do very large shows as well. So
Yeah, sometimes we'll like drive around
Mm-hmm.
and you can just see them everywhere.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. So enjoy the fireworks, enjoy the food, enjoy family, and enjoy your freedom.
Yep.
That's what 4th of July is all about.
That's right.
Can't take it for granted.
That's right. So if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button so you know when that next episode is out, and make sure to leave us a review
Yeah.
and write a rating. No. Leave a rating. Write a review.
There you go.
As I was saying that, I was like, I just mixed that up. Because this is the first time I'm saying this, right?
That's right. Also, go check out the new website that we've got, okcfoodcast.com. We've got all of the information from our previous episodes on there. It's also got, if you don't want to dig through all the episodes, we've got a featured page showing all of the different restaurants and chefs that we featured over the years, as well as a way to get in contact with us.
Yeah,
That's
definitely send us an email, message us on Instagram. We'd love to hear from all of you, what you think about what we're talking about, things that we should be talking about.
Right.
Throw us some ideas, some thoughts our way.
That's right. So until next time, eat well and be happy.